So this new arrival is called Toni. She's the 8th baby this season to arrive, and she was found in a kind of curled up in a ball by the side of the road without a mum. She's got hiccups now after some rehydration. She was very, very poorly on arrival, very, very weak, but she's actually now doing very well, and she's coming to life, which is amazing. So we first gave her some rehydration, and Laura was looking after her, and then she tried a little bit of milk once she came round and once she was rehydrated, and we made some a little bit weaker for her so that she can digest it, and she's having some rehydration with a bit of super greens in tonight just to give her a bit of a boost. Toni's first night, she won't sleep unless somebody's just giving her a bit of comfort. It's always distressing when they lose their mum because they're naturally clinging to mum. So she's had lots of cuddles. We're hoping she goes to sleep by herself now. And if she calls, then we'll pick her up and comfort her again and try and her on some milk. Hello, little one. Oh, shame. Okay. It's okay. Sometimes just stroking their little noses at bedtime, making lip smacking noises, like their mum would make, just to give them a little groom and comfort and tell them it's okay. Yes, it's okay, little one. Okay. It's okay. Okay, you can come out. Come on then. Come on. Yes, there you go. So this is Toni's first solid food today. It's a bit big. Oops. You want to do it yourself? Oh, she wants it. Hang on a minute. Let's see if we can break it for you. She's hungry. Here we go. Can you bite it? I need it smaller for you. Okay, let's make it smaller. There you go. Pizza. There we go. So it seems she needs it very tiny. So she's just having some apple. She had carrot juice this morning. She doesn't have very good digestibility at the moment with the watery diarrhea, so we're just keeping her to fruits and some juice. She did vomit some milk yesterday, and it made her diarrhea worse, and so she did have reduced strength milk, but now we're just trying her on some apples and bananas. Come on, little one. Okay. She seems to prefer to do it herself, and I gave her the little pieces. She didn't eat them so well, but she likes to pull at the piece that I hold and do it herself. Okay, little one. Some banana? Yeah, they got such a will to survive, and It was very bad when she came in, hey?
Very cold.
It's probably another 10 minutes after she arrived when we made it. Okay. So Tony's loving her ginger tea with super greens in and some extra probiotics. And she even squeaks for it.
This is just to give you a little bit of an idea of what goes on behind the scenes in regards to special diets. Some of the monkeys basically are on certain medications or vitamins or minerals depending on their conditions, and so they get a special diet made up for them each individually that contains the various items that are essential for each one of them. So it is quite a time consuming practice to do, and one has to be very careful because you've got to make sure each one gets the right medication and on something that they like. So basically the little chart that the people are reading from will have what they've eaten it on before, what they like eating it on, and of course what medications must go on to each various piece of fruit or item that we actually prepare for them. Some of them just on a plain special diet, so that will just be the various items in the bowl, just to make sure they get something different and something nice to eat. But it is quite a time consuming process, and it does take up quite a big period of our time in the morning preparing all these diets for the various monkeys. I've got one, yes.
Okay, so let me just give you the bowl. I'll just take a picture, will you?
Sure. Well, this is little Pascall. He comes all the way from Nelspruit, and we went and met in Hoedspruit to collect him, and of course bringing him now back to the foundation. Little Pascall looks like he's been through all kinds of trauma. The little guy is so worn out and everything, he's just practically fallen asleep and travelled like this the whole way through to the foundation. No, it's not our vehicle. We had to rent one. Our other vehicle got damaged in a pothole and cracked the chassis. So we've been out without a vehicle for a couple of weeks now. And this is a lone vehicle we've been able to use to keep our work going.
Oh yeah, them dogs. Like a little boy. Yeah. I'd say boy, no? So, cuts and bruises. Where was he found?
Well, he witnessed his mother being killed and eaten. So they stoned him out the tree and ate the mom.
That's nice.
So,
And where was it? Do they know who it was? Is there a
thank
witness?
you.
Finished the ball before we even got to Neverland.
Oh, okay. He saw his mum being eaten by people. They stoned her out of the tree. And, yeah. You're kidding me.
So here's Pascall in with Toni. New arrival today. How's he been doing, Ellie?
Yeah, he's alright. Likes his milk. Drinking well.
Drinking from a bottle?
Yeah, it's this soft tea bottle that he came with. Yeah. Had 20 mils before he even got here.
He looks healthy.
No teeth at all.
Are you a gummy bear? Hey, you a gummy bear?
He's tried to bite me a few times, but you know,
Gum you.
no teeth. Okay, how much?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah?
Toni?
Oh, I think that might be a wee.
We're a little bit concerned about Pascall because he keeps on clawing at his face every now and again, causing these little sores. You'll see later on in the video it does look quite traumatized. So we're hoping with him having a little friend and stuff like this, his concentration won't be so much on the trauma he's actually witnessed. So I'm sure, you know, these monkeys must be the same as us. When you've seen your mom killed in front of your eyes, it has to have some kind of impact. And we think this is what's happening with little Pascall at the moment.
Okay. No? No milk? Yeah?
So these two are both very young. Their teeth are only really starting to come out now. So that's also the reason that they like to chew on the harder pieces of apple and things like that, the same as a human baby. It just helps the teeth and things like that come through. So they go through pretty much the same phases as humans would, just a little bit faster. So all of them like chewing on stuff or little hard pieces of fruit and things like this, just to make their teeth feel a little bit better.
Hey girl.
So it's about an hour after Toni crashed and got very weak. But as you can see, she's actually just started to sit up and drinking more electrolytes, which is good, but she's still very weak. We have spoken to the vets as well, and she was in a bad way on arrival, and they suspect some of her organs may not be functioning properly. So we're taking it minute by minute with her and really trying to get her right. But it's a good sign at least that she would like to have a drink and is able to, and then we will just see how she goes from here. So she's given us all a fright. We'll see. So after a rough day that Tony's had after she crashed, she's finally up eating some watermelon. Watermelon's very easy to digest and full of lots of electrolytes and water. So that's the first thing that she's going to start with. And we hope she has a good night tonight. We've all been very worried about her today. Hey, little miss. There we go. It's a good girl, hey? But yeah, she's looking a little bit brighter now, which is good. Not out of the woods because she's still very, very thin. She was terribly thin and also dehydrated on arrival. And very, very cold. So she's got a bit of a way to go yet. But this is at least a good sign. So here's Toni the next morning. As you can see, the eyes are better, much brighter. She's been very active. She's been up every hour and a half or every hour in the night, and she had lots of electrolytes which she grabbed the syringe for. So she was very excited for those. She has had some watermelon in the night as well, so introducing one new food at a time to see what her digestive system can cope with. And the good news is she's passed soft stools a few times as opposed to diarrhea, which is fantastic. So now she's just trying some banana as her next foods. And then we'll see how she goes today. But she's been very active and very lively this morning. So far, far better than she was yesterday evening, which is really good. Now we just have to see if her digestive system can cope again. Tony's just trying some pawpaw now. That's the next food we're trying her on. Oops. Also highly digestible. Contains lots of digestive enzymes too. We'll not give her the seeds because that can cause a laxative effect, but we'll just give her small pieces of pawpaw, papaya. And she seems to enjoy that. And she's passed some more formed stools, which is also good. So the bananas went down well. We have to try all these fruits before we know we're safe to give her milk, so we can see what she can actually digest.
Hey, Toni, where are you going? Look. That's my finger. Wow. I don't have any. Look. Good girl. Come on, go a bit easy, hey?
Where do you put the gloves for Cody's eye?
I'm sorry. Did I have to stop? It's coming, girl. Relax. Hi. Come on. You need to come away from the open tub. Come on in. Come on, you can do it.
So it's a mix of baby milk and papaya and banana, so that he has the papaya so he can digest his milk and it tastes nicer for him. Come on. Come on in. That's it. It's the first time he's tried to suckle from the bottle, which is great. Okay, is that enough for now? Tony's just drank nearly 15 mils like this. That's wonderful news. Becoming a real baby now. He's had a lot of special care. Tony decided to hold the bottle himself. This little guy's come so far, he really has. He was so sick on arrival and for the last couple of days, but it seemed to be pulling through now, so let's hope he continues. We have high hopes for this little one.
So here we have both Toni and Pascall in Neverland. Pascall is here just because with him being so young, he just needs some special care, and with so many other babies, it's hard to give that in Disneyland. And as you can see with his eyes, he already arrived with some wounds around his eyes, some bruising. But we think just with the trauma of what's happened with his mum, that at night he's just kind of clawing at his face, and possibly because of some nightmares he has from what he's seen. But hopefully sometime in here, one-on-one, will help this little man. And then we have Toni. Hey, you're looking the wrong way. Toni, who's doing amazing. Truly amazing. But is now not enjoying having to share the human attention, because he's had it just for him for a few days. He was being spoiled.
You can see Pascal's face, how he's actually been scratching around the eyes and pulling at his face. He seems to do this when he's sleeping at night unconsciously. So that's why we're thinking it's some kind of trauma and that. And so we're trying to see what we can do to stop him scratching his face so badly all the time. But it seems to be getting, later on, it gets a little bit better and it seems to be becoming right. So I think having a friend certainly does make a difference.
Wow, Toni, that was such a big jump. What are you two doing? Pascall, what you doing?
Well, that's the end of this episode. I'd just like to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed these two little orphans and the mischief they were getting up to. They are in our thoughts daily, hoping that they're going to come better, but they are getting stronger and stronger each day, which is great. So I'm sure there shouldn't be any further problems with them. Again, thank you for everybody who's donating, sharing our channel, subscribing, becoming members. People are watching us on Facebook, joined our Instagram. Those of you that have become patrons, all of this is basically getting us through this very, very rough time. Please, people, enjoy your holidays. For those who celebrate Christmas, have a fantastic time. I hope you can all get to enjoy your families and be with them and comfort them over this very, very tough time that we're going through. But the biggest thing is thank you for sharing and being part of our family. Until the next episode, we'll see you then. Thank you very much.